Welcome to Quest Radio Physics students. In this part of the video, we are going to learn about the electric field intensity due to a dipole on equatorial line. In previous video, you have learnt about the electric field intensity due to a dipole on axial line. Okay, students. To understand this thing clearly, once again we have to memorize what is meant by the dipole. Okay, students, I mean electrical dipole. If two charges of equal magnitude, okay, students, are separated by a fixed distance, we call it as a dipole. Generally, we take the two charges, what is that, opposite in nature. One is the positive and second is the negative. Let's understand what is the equatorial line is. And you will learn that, okay, if you take a line and draw a normal from the center, and we call it as the equatorial line. We are doing the same thing here, students. Let's consider it is the negative charge and it is the positive. Okay, students, they have been separated by a distance of 2L. Okay, students, and the center, say it is O, and this distance from the center to the first charge, let's take it as the negative 9 minus q, and it is plus q, and it is also equal to, yeah. Okay, so it is the situation what we have created. This is the equatorial line, and it is, yeah, I make it somewhat straight. It's passing like this. So it is R. To find out the field at this point, we have to imagine a unit positive charge here. So it is at P. And you know that, students, this charge which is kept here, that is the unit positive charge, get affected by the both charges. Okay, the interaction happens between the unit positive charge to this negative charge. The same way from positive to negative. Okay, students. If it is R and it is L, and we have to connect the distance from this plus Q to unit positive charge. Let's see. It is the distance, students, and the interaction will work in this direction. Let's say it is. Say it is the electric field intensity, that is equal to E. Similarly, it's the positive charge and it is the negative. And you know that the field is from positive to negative, and if you join, it is the direction of electric field intensity. Okay, students. Here, it's also E bar. Okay, students, it is R and it's the L, then it can be written as, okay, and the root of this side, R squared plus L squared. Similarly, this is also equal to R squared plus L squared. We are using the Pythagorean students. And let's say it is the theta, and if you draw the resultant, you will get it is the theta. Now we are going to find out the components of E, students, along the horizontal and as well as the vertical. And you know that how to resolve the vector into components. It is a vector, so it is A bar, and it can be resolved into the two components, students, along the x-axis and as well as along the y-axis. We dropped a normal. As said, the component is AY, and here up to here it is AX. So it is the theta. If you take the triangle, then you know that how to get the cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, that is AX by A, that is horizontal component. AX is equal to A cos theta. Similarly, sin theta is equal to, you know that, Y by R, that is opposite by hypotenuse, that is AY is equal to A sin theta. Okay, students, we are doing the same thing here. Here we constructed it is. Okay, if we extended this line, we will find this E has been divided along the x-axis. As like in here, it is Ex, it is equal to E cos theta. Okay, students, and it is Ey, it is E sin theta. Okay, students, here I am writing it as Ex, it is equal to E cos theta. See, students, if it is a theta, automatically it is also theta. We are doing the same here. E being divided into two components. It is the vertical component, you say it is Ey, it is equal to E sin theta, and it is the horizontal component. It is Ex is equal to E cos theta. Okay, students, see this. Ey is working vertically downwards, and Ey, because of this one, is in upward direction. Then vectorially, if you add them, you know that because of the superposition, E bar is equal to E1 bar plus E2 bar. The same way, if you add them, E sin theta, I'm taking the direction here, minus E sin theta, that is equal to 0. That means resultant along the y-axis is equal to 0. And x-axis, okay, it is the resultant along the x-axis. What we get? E cos theta added with E cos theta. Both are in same direction. Okay, students. And we got it as 2E cos theta. We need this value. The intensity of the electric field on equatorial line can be said as E, that is equal to 2E cos theta. Okay, students, we need to find the value of the E and as well as the cos theta. That means it is a resultant, students. E, you know that electric field intensity is nothing but amount of force acting on unit positive charge which is kept in an electric field. Okay, students, we are finding E as Q by 4 pi epsilon naught into distance between these two. It is under root of r square plus L square whole square. Or it can be written as E is equal to KQ by root of r square whole square. Means what? We get it as r square plus L square. Here K is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Okay, students. In the same way, we have to find out the cos theta. By using this triangle, we are finding the value of the cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. That is Ly under root of L square plus R square. Here we are substituting this cos theta and E in the above relation, students. It can be rewritten as E is equal to KQ. Okay, students. Here we are writing this equation by R square plus L square, that is into 2 into cos theta, L by root of L square plus R square. And also it can be written as E is equal to K into 2L into Q by R square plus L square into R square plus L square whole to the power of half, and it can also be written as K into Q multiplied with the 2L factorial by R square plus L square to the power of 1 plus 1 by 2 And finally, K into P bar. As you know that Q into 2L is equal to dipole moment, that is P bar, by R squared plus L square whole to the power of 3. It is the desired relation, students. Here, let's say L is very much less than R. Imagine L is very much less than R. So we are neglecting the L. Since L is very much less than R, L is neglected. We neglected it. Then finally we get E is equal to, I'm taking the vector notation, by R square whole to the power of 3 by 2. To get cancelled. And finally we have P bar is equal to Kp bar by RQ. Okay, students, or if you substitute the value of the K here, you get P bar is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into P bar by RQ, or you can write magnitude of E bar is proportional to 1 by RQ. It is the desired equation, students. I think you understood how to calculate the intensity of the electric field on the equatorial line of a diamond, students. Okay, thank you for watching my video. If you like, please subscribe my channel.